Hey, what is up, mortals? It is Keyblade Alley here with a new video for you. In this video, we'll dive into the character Best Jeanist from the My Hero Academia anime. I just wanted to greet you guys by saying, just sit back and relax, you're in for a treat. So, let's get started. Tsunagu Hakamada, also known as Fiber Hero, Best Jeanist, was the former number 4 and now the current number 3 Pro Hero, as well as the recipient of the Best Jeanist Award for the 8th consecutive year. He is a tall, slim man with a long and flexible neck. He also has long blonde hair in which he combs drastically to the left, covering his left eye. Tsunagu is considered an elegant man with flamboyant tendencies. He believes strongly that people with influence, such as pro heroes, must maintain a positive appearance both physically and socially. He often used metaphors by referencing jeans, denim, and various other sewing and fabric-based phrases, and inspiring his recruits with speeches by telling them to keep their life straight, like their jeans. Best Jeanist takes his role of being a pro hero very seriously. He is selfless, brave, and charismatic. The pro hero aims to spread a sense of peace to all people and believes that no matter how dire a situation may be, a true hero doesn't believe in making excuses. His hero costume consists of a pair of jeans, a denim waistcoat with 2 large breast pockets, as well as a very high collar that covered his face up, just below his nose. The pro hero also wears 2 belts, one around his collar and another around his waist, and short dark brown boots with thick gray shafts and soles. Best Jeanist possesses a professional handle on his quirk ability, Fiber Master. He can unravel parts of his clothes into fabric strings and manipulate them to restrain targets. Since his hero costume is covered from head to toe with denim, he always has a source of easily controllable fibers for him to weaponize. He can also manipulate fibers of clothes worn by allies whenever he has to force evasive maneuvers. Throughout his youth, Tsunagu received an education at UA High School. Later throughout his hero career, he became one of the top 5 pro heroes. Before Midoriya was enrolled in the UA High School, Best Jeanist was in Naruhata when suddenly he received a call for help due to a sudden villain's outbreak that was causing panic in the streets. He and many other heroes were also in the area, and they rushed towards the outbreak's location to subdue all the villains. Later, Best Jeanist attended a meeting at the police station and all the heroes who suppressed the outbreak. Such heroes were Eraserhead, Endeavor, Midnight, Ingenium, and many more. Once inside the meeting room, Detective Tanuma informed them that the villains they had defeated were just normal civilians injected with a drug known as Trigger by someone. After the meeting ended, Best Jeanist left to return to his duties when all of a sudden the police station was attacked by a suicide bomber. Best Jeanist and the other heroes quickly prepared to defeat him before he could hurt someone. Fortunately, the villain was quickly defeated by Midnight and Eraserhead. Knowing that everything was in order, Best Jeanist left the police station. Sometime later, the Marukane department store decided to hold an event about the Naruhata neighborhood, and they wanted appearances from heroes involved in the recent outbreaks of the villains. Best Jeanist was one of those heroes and accepted the invitation. He gladly participated in the event, and there were no incidents. Days have passed, and Best Jeanist accepted an invitation from Makoto Tsukaichi to another event where he would participate in the farewell show dedicated to Captain Celebrity on the Tokyo Sky Egg to return to the United States. He used his Fiber Master quirk to entertain the audience by adorning dresses for various heroines during the event. However, the event was interrupted when the Tokyo Sky Egg was invaded by creatures known as bombers sent by the villain number 6. He wanted to kill Captain Celebrity, so he carefully planned this attack. He ordered one of his bombers to self-destruct to damage the building. It forced Captain Celebrity to hold the structure so it didn't collapse and left him defenseless against the other creature's attacks. The villain also made another creature to cut off communications with the outside. In one of the rooms, the heroes that were in the event were discussing the situation. Best Jeanist deduced that everything that was happening resulted from a diabolical plan to seal away everyone on the dome tower. He decided that the best option was for the show staff and a group of heroes to look after the civilians without telling them that was happening to avoid panic. In contrast, another group would go outside and face the creatures. Thanks to the vigilante hero, Koichi, while he was protecting Captain Celebrity, the pro heroes managed to arrive in time for help. Best Jeanist managed to capture the last bomber with his Fiber Master quirk. After the battle, he asked the hero Ingenium if what he requested had arrived and was informed that a truck transporting carbon fiber cables made for suspension bridges was in the building. Best Jeanist went and used his quirk to manipulate the cables and secure the structure to prevent the Tokyo Sky Egg Dome from falling. Number 6 sees that his plan was about to fail because of this hero's actions. In retaliation, he ordered one of his lackeys to self-destruct. The bomber freed itself from the fibers and exploded while causing the building to crumble once again. However, All Might was able to arrive on time and managed to save everyone. Later, Best Jeanist had the opportunity to speak with the media. He praised both All Might and Captain Celebrity for saving thousands of lives during the terrorist attack. Months have passed, and new students arrived at UA High School to study and train to become heroes. Among them was Midoriya Izuku, who inherited All Might's quirk, as well as Bakugo Katsuki. Most of the young heroes had to take an internship and work with pro heroes to gain experience. Best Jeanist chose Bakugo to take the internship with him. He introduced himself to the hot-headed hero, although he doesn't like him very much. Irritated, Bakugo replied that Best Jeanist was the one that sent the offer to him. However, Best Jeanist replied that all of his other recruits were well-behaved, unlike Bakugo. Despite this, the pro hero admitted that Bakugo had outstanding talent and he needed to be taught how to display himself as a hero. The remark that Best Jeanist said to the young hero angered him and approached him, forcing the pro hero to discipline Bakugo by using his quirk to wrap him. The next day, Best Jeanist tried to teach Bakugo the value of maintaining an elegant appearance. He styled the young hero's hair similar to his own, but it returned to its messy hair shortly after. After hero killer Stain was finally defeated, his defeat was published, and Best Jeanist reminded Bakugo and all his sidekicks to remain calm and operate as they normally would. Later, the pro hero took Bakugo on patrol and asked him why patrols were important. The young hero answered it was because they could beat up criminals on sight, but Best Jeanist replied that the answer was wrong, and that patrols helped heroes maintain a strong public image. Eventually, Bakugo ended up in a dispute with young children, and made Best Jeanist comment about Bakugo's pride. Sometime later, Bakugo was abducted by the League of Villains. Best Jeanist was recruited by Detective Naomasa Tsukaichi and enlisted as one of the Hideout raid team, fighting force tasked with infiltrating the League of Villains hideout in Kamino Ward. The Hideout raid team also had more pro heroes, including Edgeshot, Endeavor, Gran Torino, Gang Orca, Tiger, Mount Lady, Kamui Woods, and All Might. Best Jeanist attended a strategy meeting to rescue Bakugo from the villains. The next night, the Hideout raid mission started. Best Jeanist shared with everyone that he had Bakugo as an intern, and he was worried that the young hero's attitude might get him in trouble with the villains. Gang Orca was surprised that not even the elegant fiber hero could get through to him. Best Jeanist led the second squad to the Nomu production factory, while Orca and Mount Lady helped him successfully secure all the Nomu. Best Jeanist restrained most of them using his fiber quirk. Mount Lady complained about their task, but Best Jeanist explained that the task's difficulty does not take away from its importance. Suddenly, the Hideout team was interrupted when a shadowy figure appeared from the dark, and Best Jeanist quickly restrained the shadowy man by tightening the fibers of his clothes. Mount Lady expressed concern for the man, but the pro hero stated that he would not give any villain some slack. The villain was able to free himself and aimed a large explosion at Best Jeanist and the rest of the squad. Best Jeanist quickly manipulated his allies' clothes and pulled them out of danger. He took all the damage from the villain's blast and lay injured on the ground. The man levitated towards the fiber hero and commended him for his efforts of protecting the other heroes. The pro hero was able to recognize the man as the leader of the League of Villains. He knew that this man's strength was comparable to All Might's, but believed that this was not an excuse to not do something to stop him. Best Jeanist attacked but was easily countered and crushed by an air cannon from All for One. The pro hero fell unconscious and was later rescued by All Might, Endeavor, Edgeshot, and Kamui Woods. After All Might defeated All for One, during the second annual Hero Billboard Chart JP of the Year, the commentator announced that Best Jeanist would be absent. He revealed that he would be taking a rest from his duties as a hero for an extended time to recover from the battle. It was also revealed that he had reached the number 3 spot due to his participation in the Hideout raid. Sometime later, Best Jeanist met with the pro hero Hawks and discussed his health. He revealed that he had lost a lung during the incident, and not even Recovery Girl's help could recover his missing organ. However, his lungs lost does not make him give up on his plans of returning to the public eye. Hawks responded on how unfortunate things have turned out before taking out one of his blade feathers at Best Jeanist. Later, it was revealed that Best Jeanist had gone missing, and none of his sidekicks had heard from him. When the second hero work studies was about to begin, Eijiro asked Bakugo if he was heading back to work with Best Jeanist to reply that he doesn't know where he was since he was still missing. Thank you all for indulging yourselves in all this information thus far. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, there are a few more things I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, if you're in the mood for some great storytelling, We the Celestials have got you covered. Our We the Celestials My Hero Academia and Naruto What Ifs retell the story of their namesake anime with a twist. Check it out if you're interested. Secondly, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank everyone involved in the production of today's awesome content. Their details can be found in the description below. Lastly, if you're interested in what we do here at We the Celestials, then I'd like to extend you an invitation to join the team. The only caveat being that we only accept members from 16 years and up to join our crew. You can sign up for whichever category fulfills your interest by joining the recruitment Discord using the link in the description below. We're always looking for members to join us. Well, that's it from us for today's video, so thank you all for watching and have a great day.